What's up, everybody? And today I will be playing Black Ops 3 with my friend. This is a commentary. I pre-recorded it. I was just playing with him, but then I actually thought it would be a good idea to do a commentary on it, so I saved it. And then, yeah, this is where I am right now. And this video is pretty long, so if you guys don't want to watch the whole thing, I don't blame you. It's Black Ops 3. You know, just Black Ops 3 gameplay, and I don't know why I'm showing you Metal Gear Solid. It's the only clips I have as of right now. But yeah, so it started as a sniper battle, but then it just slowly changed into like all-out war. I stuck with snipers most of the time, but yeah, we just messed around on the game. And we both had good setups. It was the first to 100 kills. I won because I was against my friend. Yeah, so I will just be like explaining what we did and like why we did it. So if it might seem like I'm hacking, don't think like that, because I wouldn't do that just to entertain you guys. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, just show your support. Hope you like it. Okay, so that was the brief intro, and as you can see, we were using snipers at first. I was using a Locust. My friend was using a PO6. He doesn't really play Black Ops 3 that much, but I was like I'm a veteran at the game. I used to play it a lot, but I'm not really as good anymore. So as you just saw, I'm using thermal. If anyone's watching, you guys might be thinking that it's kind of a cheap strat, but it's honestly not. It's actually harder because the scope moves slower, and yeah, now you know why in the intro I said if you think I'm hacking, I'm not. It's because I'm trained with snipers, and I used to play this game a whole lot, and as you can see, I'm wall riding right now, and I knew my friend was over here because of the spawn points of this map, and I just headshot him. Yeah, I was playing as Glitch, he was playing Sparrow. And, yeah, I don't know, like, what I was doing there, because I thought he would be inside the building, but he wasn't. So I just went over there because I felt like it, and then I got the kill, as you can see. And it's 4-0 as of right now. So, yeah. And then there he is right there. I thought he'd be, I tried to no-scope him, but it didn't really work out. And then I pull out my, dual RK5s, and he shoots me. I didn't think that would happen, but he did, so I gave him a good pat on the back because I'm a veteran and he just started the game. And, yeah. So, as you can see, I'm just running around right now trying to find him, because I didn't know where he is, because he had the upper hand, because he wasn't the one spawning. And, yeah. And then I saw him with my thermal, and he knew he was dead. So he just kind of stood there for a split second, because he knew that I was near him. And, yeah, I'm just conserving, like, my boost and stuff, as you can see. And, I'm just running around and trying to play strategically. And, every once in a while, I'd pull out my RK5s. And I have tracker, so there he is. I saw him with my, well, I saw him, and I saw his, footprints with tracker. And then, if you guys are asking the question, how many attachments do you have? I have a total of 17. Yeah, you can do that setting in the, settings tab for classes. So yeah, that's how we get 17 attachments, and we just do that for entertainment. We don't actually play like that most of the time. Well, I don't, at least. I don't know how he plays. It's the first time he played this game. I'm pretty sure he plays other games like this though. And then, as you can see, I predicted he'd be over there, so I went in the window. And yeah, so that's how it went down. And then I thought he'd be over there. I was hoping he was, but I thought he wouldn't, so I just went over there, tried attempting to flank, then I saw him. And then I ran through here, went down in that window again, because I knew he'd come this way, because he always does, and then he's confused, looking around, and then I was in that same window. He doesn't watch kill cams, I guess, because he didn't know I was in that window at all. And, okay. So now I was just wall riding, trying to get to him, and I knew he was over here somewhere, so yeah, so that's how I killed him. And then right here, I was running through there to get to the other side, but I thought he would like intercept. So at this point I was just looking for him, and I didn't realize he was hiding under that sneaky little bridge. And then I assumed, because I thought he was under there because I saw him earlier. So then I missed a few shots, but I got a headshot eventually. And then I was running around frantically trying to find him. And then he was over there, so I just chased him around. And I knew exactly where he went because of his footprints. And then he knew I shot, so he went back in. His mistake. At least he tried to go back in, but I stopped him. And yeah, so that's how that went down. And then he was running that way, so I went into the window again. And he still didn't know I was there. So then I told him, dude, I'm in that window all the time you spawned over there. Well, at least most of the time. And he's like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. And then, yeah, I knew he was running around because I saw his footprints. And then he falls, and him and I both start laughing. And yeah, he was trying to go to that cheeky little spot back there. So that's what I did. So then here, I was trying to flank him. He turned around and went into that window because he thought I'd be there. But then I obviously saw him because he said, oh, I found the window that you're in. So I knew he was somewhere in that area. And here I was just running around trying to find him. And then I saw that he was right there. So that was an easy kill. And then, yeah. Headshot. Got him. So for this part, I didn't really know what I was doing. I don't know how I did that, but I did, because I got that pretty cool Sparrow kill, and I told him, dude, watch that. It wasn't a Sparrow kill, but I killed him while he was using Sparrow, while wall riding, and I just quick-scoped him, so. And I heard the sound of him using his bow, so I'm like, okay, I know he's using his bow, and I know he's around there somewhere. So at this point, I was just looking around, because he told me he was somewhere back at spawn, so I was just looking around. And I thought he was back there. And I finally realized I was running around him in circles. And then I killed him. I only knew he was there because he shot at me. I wouldn't have known if he didn't shoot at me, which was pretty funny. And then I knew he was over there because he shot. So that was his mistake. And I told him, dude, don't shoot unless you see me, because that gives a weird spot. And then he keeps using MR6. This is the part where it starts transitioning into an all-out war. And I'm like, dude, it's a sniper battle. So then I punched him, and he was like, oh, if it's a sniper battle, then why did you just punch me? Yeah, but, so that's what I did for that. And then it's 20-something. I can't see the kills that well. Well, 21-1. Yeah, 21-1. And then I thought he'd be in there, but then he cut me off. I was trying to use the RK5 dual strat. And then he teabags, obviously, because that's my friend. It's for his second kill. I think the overall score was like 13 to 100. Not positive. He did not see me at all until there, and then, yeah, I was a bit rusty at that part, because I haven't played in a while. And then he teabags again, because, of course, that's my friend. And then I changed class. Well, I didn't change it because it waits until once you die after, so, you know. I didn't really try to die, but, you know, I wanted to switch classes, so I just switched. And I got him in a pin position. I kind of hard-scoped there, but still, it was a kill. I knew he wouldn't be able to move unless he crept along the edge of the wall without showing his body heat. And then I blew it up to scare him, because I knew he was somewhere in here. And I just alarmed him so he would run around toward that area. So that's what I did. And, yeah. So now I'm running around trying to find him. The usual. And then I saw his footprints with tracker, so I chased him around. And he shot on accident, so, you know, I just knew he was there. And then I just ran out that window, tried to find him. The usual. So there, I heard him running. That was his mistake. And I thought he'd be somewhere back there because he obviously wasn't up at the place. So I knew he'd be somewhere over here. And I quickly changed my mind because I realized I was closer to the other side, so that's why I changed the wall riding. I tried to quickscope him there. That's where I died because I couldn't really see him with the thermite. Thermal, sorry, not thermite. And then here I just quickscoped him with my new sniper. And then I told him, dude, watch that. And he's like, that's not that good. And then he's like, that's not that good. So I'm like, okay, well then 1v1 me with snipers. He's like, no. So at this part, I was kind of boned. I knew I'd die there. So I just tried. Didn't really work. So yeah, that's what I did. Didn't really work, but I mean, that's what I did. So I couldn't really change it. I hardscoped there also, and I kind of felt bad about it afterward. Because I hardscoped his point. Like where because I knew he was going to come out there. Because he's not smart enough to flank under the bridge and then come out through the other way, like thread and weave. But anyway, and then I saw him go into there, so I chased him around, I switched to my pistol, and I scared the crap out of them with it because I shot him. And he was like, dude, what is that? And I'm like, it's a pistol. And he's like, there's no way, that's a submachine gun. So that's that. And then I had to switch or else I'd die. I mean, it was fair. Some of you might be yelling at the screen right now saying, oh, that was a sniper kill. This is a sniper battle. But anyway, he switched, so it doesn't matter. He's using a Vesper right now. Look. And he's shooting my dead body. Shooting me in the head. Well, anyway, I kept using a sniper until later on, so I don't know why I did that. I just felt like it. And he just walked off the edge, and him and I both started laughing. Because he wasn't watching where he was going, so that's why he died. And then at this part, I tried to do one of those where you just jump over, but I couldn't see him. And then I knew he was there. So and for that, I don't know why I cut that part out. I don't know. It just, oh, that's because I was switching classes and I had to message my friend quick. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Well, anyway. I got a new class now. It's an OP AK-47. Well, it's a KN-44, but it's literally an AK-47. Like, I see no difference between the two guns. They look the same, they shoot the same, they act the same. Yeah. So, I don't really see the difference, but this thing is a killing machine. I am not giving away my strategy, because then I will see other people using it if you watch this, because it is an overpowered strategy in multiplayer. If you want to be that one guy that gets a whole crap ton of kills without using Vesper, this is your gun. Literally, this thing is overpowered. And as you see, I don't know why I shot those cans. I don't know why. Maybe I just misclicked or something. Well, not misclicked, but, you know what I mean. Anyway, I just did the slide method through there. And then I came out here because he was shooting me. He's like, dude, I'm over here. So, yeah, that's how I got that kill, because I knew he'd be over there. So I did the slide method again, where you double slide, or thrust jump slide. There you go. And then I was just running around looking for him. I thought he was over here, so that's where I looked. And then there he was, and I just killed him, and he's like, thanks, dude. I needed to switch classes anyway. So then now he has a Kuda, and I have my AK-47 class, and he literally tries everything to beat this class, and he kills me like once, and then he takes my gun and he's like, yeah, I have your gun now. And then immediately after, he's just teabagging on my body, and he just like shooting in the air, and I'm like, nope. I just come in and kill him, and then I'm like, now you don't got my gun. And he just tries to kill me over and over. And then at one point, he just gave up on trying to take my gun. He just finds a gun that he likes, and then tries to use it to see if it can beat mine, but it most of the time doesn't. So there you go, I just killed him again. And he's just trying the Kuda. Like, it's nothing can beat this class except like a highly trained player like FaZe. I fought hackers before. There was a guy using aimbot with a Locust, and me and a few other guys teamed up on him. I mean, it was team deathmatch, but he was our first priority. And here, he just gave away his spot easy, so I just went after him because I saw his footprints. and I heard him, so I just chased after him. Then I saw him, so I shot him, and he died. It takes like a few shots to kill him, to kill anyone. I mean, not just him, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this gun is overpowered. If you guys can figure out how to make this class, use it, because this thing is what got me the nuke in the nuke medal in multiplayer. This gun is overpowered, and I leveled up a lot, and that's how I'm level 55 now. Prestige 1, Prestige 2, I mean. But I don't want to Prestige again because I just don't want to, because I don't want to lose my class. And I just jump shotted him and I saw him, so yeah, I knew he'd be somewhere back there. And keep this in mind, I've played this game for like 4 years? Yeah, 4 years. Since I was 6, right? So at this part, I was just running around frantically trying to find him again, the usual. And I saw his footprints and he ran back inside, so I thought he'd come out over here. So that's what I did. I thermited him, and then I just blankly shot, and I tried to kill him, but it didn't really work because I didn't aim down my sights, and he took the gun again. So obviously, I saw his footprints go under there, and I knew he was dead. So yeah, I killed him again. So at this part, I ran around trying to find him, and yeah, sorry, the mic just cut out. I tried to find him, and then it didn't really work too well. So at that part, I just ran around trying to find him, and then I did, because he shot, and he was playing a ring around the rosy, and he thought I was in there, so I just, ran around and shot him. And then he goes back to PO6 for some odd reason, I don't know, and he's shot, and I'm like, okay, you have PO6, because I know the gun sounds, and I knew he was over here because he's shot, so. Then he ran back out, and I knew he would come up this way, so that's why I intercepted him. That's what I did there, and I killed him. And then there's like a little shower there. Then he threw a tomahawk, and I'm like, okay, that's a tomahawk sound. And he's like, no. And then I heard the black hat sound also, so I knew he was over here. And because he threw a tomahawk, I saw his red mark. And he shoots, which is his mistake, because he gives away his spot on the minimap, and he's like, how can you see on the minimap? And I'm like, whenever someone shoots, you can see on the minimap. He's like, what? Yeah, he was confused about that. He didn't realize that until I told him, which was funny. And here, he pulled out Sparrow, which I didn't know how he got, because he couldn't have earned that, so I got a Sparrow shot down there. And then I run around and try to find him, so yeah. I run around and try to find him for a little bit until I found him because he was wall running and I heard him. So anyway, I was trying to go to the other side through that way, so I saw him anyway. He was going to be in my path if he didn't wall run, but anyway. And now I was running through there to come out the window because I thought he'd be there, but then I met him on the steps and he scared me, so I just shot. And then he picks a different class. He picks the Gorgon. Yep. So he tries to kill himself, doesn't work, and he's like, thanks, dude, he made me switch my class again. And now he has the Gorgon. So I know he's over here because he tells me. He's like, dude, I'm over here. Come and find me. I want to see how good this gun is, and he doesn't even get to shoot a bullet because I kill him too quick. And then he's over here, and then he killed me there because Gorgon's like a 2 or 3 shot, depending on what attachments you're using. I don't know what attachments he was using, but so I saw his footprints there, and I came to get revenge, and I knew he would be around there somewhere in the perimeter. So that's what I did. I chased him around, and then I saw him there, and I killed him easily. And yeah, so he spawned over there, and he shot, so that gave away his spot, and now he's dead. He threw C4, and I noticed, so I wouldn't have died from the C4, if not. And he blows that up, so I know where he is. I know he's somewhere on that side, because he placed the C4 there. He somehow had to, unless he's like, I failed that thermite. It just confused him. And he just stood there, and I killed him. I don't know what happened there. He just stood there. Yeah, okay, that's weird. But anyway, I don't remember that part. He just stood there and took a thermite to the head. I guess he just gave up or something. And then 50 kills, basically halfway there. 57 kills. And yeah. Sorry if you guys hear dogs. That's my dad. He just got home and he's feeding the dogs with my sister. And yeah, the dogs are kind of loud. And here I just did a jump shot. I killed him. And then I ran around looking for him. And I thought he'd be over here or to the left of where I just was. And then I ran into him and I got scared, so I just shot and I killed him. But I was low health, so barely counted. I mean, Gorgon had a close range is trash, and he just gave away a spot, so I knew he'd be in there. So I waited for him to come out, and he just gave away a spot again, so I'm just running back and forth. At this point, I think he was just giving up, because it was 60 to 9. So yeah, that's what I did. And I just got a notification because my friend got on. Sorry. Anyway, I just killed him because he ran outside and I knew he was out there. And I just did a 360 because I felt like it. And then I ran inside. I went down the stairs, slid, wall ran, and then he was like looking at the door, and then I flanked him. And he just turned around he's like, I knew you were there, so I turned around and shot. But it didn't work out for him too well. He died. And then he gave away a spot again, planted a C4, blew it up, gave away a spot even more. And then I ran around looking for him, and I saw him back there. I thought I'd come off right there, and there he was, just looking at the wall. I don't know if he was trying to troll me or something. And then he told me he was over there, because I don't know why he does that, but he's like, I'm over here, come get me. And I saw him go down there, so I killed myself with that one. So we killed each other, and he's like, hey, it's a trade. And then he pulls out a sparrow, shoots the wall for some unknown reason. Then he nails me in the head. No, not the head. He said it was oh yeah, it was a headshot. Yeah, he nails me in the head and explodes me to bits. And then he gives away a spot. And then I kill him, and then I guess I gotta send a message or something again, because it just skipped part. And then he was shooting at the wall for some unknown reason, and I killed him. And now he's shooting at that again. He's like, I thought there was a gas tank and it would explode. And I'm like, no. So then I found him. And then at this part, I knew the spawn, so I thought he'd be over here. And then it turns out he was, because I saw his footprints. I just barely saw them. And I knew he was coming this way, and then he caught me trying to run at me with a knife. But I killed him just in time. And then, yeah, now I'm just running around at this point. And then I found him, and then I waited for him to pick his class, because I knew he was. Because he told me, I'm picking a class, don't kill me. So I killed him. Once he was done, he's like, that's annoying. Let me get a free kill. And I'm like, no. So, here I was just running around trying to find him, and then I threw a thermite there, got him into low health, and he had no clue. He was just shooting, and then I meleeed him, and it killed him. Thermite didn't kill him, so I got my ammo and stuff back, because the rule is lethal grenades can't kill the player, or else you don't get your ammo stuff back, so... I mean, thanks for the free thermite. And he gave away a spot. Not really, but I heard him. And he was just shooting there. So I shot him in the head. I don't know why he was just shooting there. But he was. And you can see both screens, which he recorded the footage and then sent it to me. So I edited that out. And I can see both screens. And then, yeah. So for this part, he told me, hey, I'm all the way in the back of the normal spawn. So I knew he'd be over there, so I just went over there, jump shotted him, killed him. And then over here for this part, I thought he'd be like near where I was shooting right there. So I thought he'd be over like on top of that, so that's where I went, and then I saw him in the corner of the screen. And then he was right there. He kind of sniped me and got me, and then he gets one more kill, and then I get the rest. And I said for some odd reason at 80 or 90 kills, I would start using pistols. I flashed him, and he died. And then I got the same gun, and then he was just using Shiva, and there you go, I just killed him. I'm using flash kills until 80, I believe. 80 or 90, I think it's 80. And then I start using pistols. I thought he'd be over there, so I just went over there to check it out, and I got him. And then he was over here trying to use Black Hat, and I just knew he'd be over here because of the spawns. Then I ran trying to get him. I thought he'd be over there, but it turns out he was right back there. And then I can hear his Black Hat sound. So I'm like, okay, he's over here somewhere. And then it turns out he was. My hearing was correct. And I saw his footprints, so I just flashed him on the spot. And now he's dead. And then I just run around trying to find him. Then he says, hey, I'm over here, come and get me. And it was a trap, I realized, because, you know, he was using Sparrow. He tried to kill me with the Sparrow. Then I said, justice reigns from above from Overwatch. And he's just looking up, and I just killed him. And, yeah. Yeah, Pharah's ultimate is justice reigns from above. It's like a barrage of rockets. It's awesome. I don't play Overwatch anymore, but I used to. I was good at Widowmaker. She was my favorite. But anyway, we're not talking about Overwatch. So I was running around trying to find him, and I saw his footprints, so I went upstairs, and then there he was. Yeah, so I guess it's 90 until pistol time. Pistol time is just where I use pistols, if you guys didn't know that. And then I came up, got him, 7 more kills until pistol time. And I was doing a countdown with him, and he's like, no, because he's seen me do pistol time before. And it's not friendly. So at this part, I saw him there, and yeah. And I said I was going to go wall right over there where I was just shooting. I was going to go do that just so I can flank him because I thought he spawned over by the normal spawn. Normal spawn, by the way, is like the desert area, not with the cars and stuff. That's where the normal spawn is. And then I got him because he was shooting and I heard him. I was coming that way anyway. And then I did that, ran around, did this awesome kill, and he killed me. I was about to do an awesome kill, and he just murders me. Yeah. 13 kills, that was his last kill, and because I know the score was 13-100, I won by, like, a lot. And, yeah, so I just ran around trying to find him, and then he said, I'm all the way back here, and I thought he meant over there where I'm going, but then I realized he was back here because it's further away. And I got him. Teabag because I felt like it. Then I just ran around again. And then at this part, I heard his tomahawk, and I didn't see it, but after I killed him, I saw it. It was in the ground, and then I killed him, flashbanged him, and then back here, last rifle kill until pistol time, and then I ricocheted it, and it barely got him, so he was stunned, and he couldn't do anything against me. And now, pistol time. Look, I'm just using pistols. Desert Eagle, no. Just the Desert Camo RK5s. They're beasts. They look cool, they sound cool. I just teabagged because I felt like hit again. Because I got bored, I had nothing to do. Guys, I knew I was going to win. He knew I was going to win. So at this point, he just admitted defeat. And I just ran around. He just said, I'm over here, come kill me, get it over with. And he just turned around too late to realize that I was right next to him and I was going to shoot him in the face. So yeah. At this part, he was running around, so I just ran after him. And then I saw him go under there, and I'm like, dude, you look like the Flash. If you guys watch that, he zoomed fast, like real fast. It was hilarious. And yeah, at this part, I just jump shotted him because I thought he'd be over there. Now it's a lot faster pace because I have pistols and I run quicker. And because every time he spawned, he was like, I'm over here, come get me. This time it was another trap. He's like, over here, come get me. But he uses a sparrow. So I ran out, ran in there, went down there, and then went over here. And I knew the whole time that he was right there. Because he's like, come get me right here. So I knew he was there, and I was going to come kill him. But I didn't know he was using the sparrow. So 3 points for me. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I did, and then I just tracked him down because I saw his footprints, and then I told him, I'm coming for you, so he turns around, and that's his mistake, because dual RK5s at close range are death to all good things. He tries using his tomahawk there, I shut him down, and then he tries using it again, I believe, yeah, and then he fails again, and he's like, dude, that one was so close to hitting you, and I'm like, no, not really. And then this part, I was just trying to run around. 2 kills left. And, yeah. I ran around and I got him. And that one, he's like, dude, that one almost hit you too. But that one was actually kind of close to hitting me before he died. For this part, I used a glitch method. And I ran in there and he's like, I'm gonna get you. So then I glitched and he's like, what the? So then I came in and killed him. So that was the game. The score was a whopping 100-13, as I said. So, yeah, this is the final kill cam on repeat in slow motion. And I just killed him, and the game ended. And then, yeah, so hope you guys like this video. And if you do, please show your support. And I might be uploading more Black Ops 3 videos. So, bye-bye.